So today's project is this Duramax 2500 GMC Sierra, and we're going to be installing some airbags, and here's the kit right here. It's an AirLift, 7,500 pounds, and with a wireless remote air compressor built in. So I'm going to get this up, remove the wheels, and see if we can get that installed. So here's a little whack around. It's a Denali, so it's nice and fully loaded. Kind of cold today, but once we get working, I think we should be fine. So after I got the stands underneath and lowered the axle, I think I'd be able to not remove the wheels and just do it this way. It doesn't look too bad. So let's give it a try. Looks like some airbags been on here before. Somebody just took them off, so maybe make the job a little bit easier. Looks like they removed the bump stops. We'll see. I didn't put it on the lift because it's pretty heavy. I mean, the lift would hold it, but it's just nicer to have it on these stands and have a jack underneath so you can jack up the axle up and down to install the airbags. So I'll go get the kit and see. So I have this one kind of halfway in there. I had to wiggle it in there because I have these drop shackles in here that lower the back so it looks nice and straight with the front. And it was not very fun because it doesn't go down as much as it should. But I got it in there. I'm just gonna start bolting it down. These guys were already in here, somebody already had airbags on here, so that's kind of nice because it has a gooseneck hitch in there. And just gonna bolt these down, and that should be it. And then I'll go on to the next side. So I got the airbags installed. Literally it's just those 2 U-bolts, and then there's a little bracket on the bottom, and then just relocate some brackets for the brake lines. So now I'm ready to move on to the hoses, and here's the other side. Move on to this air compressor, the switch, air compressor, hoses, wiring. So I'll move on to that and put that on. Looks like it's gonna be fun. So I got everything ran. Here's my compressor, and then the little switch. I don't know if we can see it in there. All the wiring. Get down in here. Here's the valve. Also ran another line, a T over here, to my fuel tank, so just for emergencies in case my air compressor goes bad. But all the lines in there, kind of zip tied everything, and then the wire ran all the way up to the front. I'll show you in a second. But that's the brains, that's the compressor. I just mounted, there's a little bracket in there, and you have to drill holes out and connect everything. Just gonna do once more, double check all the bolts, everything. I'll let her down and made a mess everywhere. But they're all in now. Last thing is I just have to put the fuse in. I ran it straight to the battery, so I always have power to the unit. And so I have to put the fuse in and test it and make sure it works. And I ran all the wiring in here, minus, plus, and fuse. I'm gonna let it down and see if it works. Well, it's working. So here's the remote. And everything works. Got everything buttoned up. So let's see if we can hear this. Here's 60 pounds. Everything's working good. Goes up and down. No issues. That's it. It's pretty easy. Connects right away. No issues. Works really fast. That's it. Start her up and see what she sounds like.